As the Uruguayan curls one in. Oh, Middlesbrough take the lead!
What is up, guys? Matthew here, and welcome back to another episode of our FM24 career mode here on the beta as the manager of the mighty Boro. As always, if you've not checked out any of the previous episodes in this career mode, please give them a try. We're quite far into the beta series now, but there's still plenty of time for you guys to catch up on the career mode so far, as we are edging towards the end of the season, the business end of the season, and of course, a like and a subscribe and a comment goes the long way to help the video get found, get shared, and just help it get recognised and help the channel out too. So, we are here, and we've got two games in the Championship today, two big games against two sides that are just above us in the league table. We've actually jumped quite far ahead, further than I was going to since the last episode. Where did we finish? I think we faced Bristol City, didn't we? Well, we've played 6 games since then. We've won 3, drew 2, and lost 1. We went to Preston, and we got another narrow 1-0 win, courtesy of an Isaiah Jones winner. It was a very, very tight game. Could have went one of either way, but we nicked a 50-50 in the end and got 3 points there. We then lost to Leicester, a side who, of course, have way too much quality to be where they are in the league, and a team we've battered both times we've played them this season in League and Cup by an aggregate score of 8-0. Wasn't the same story here, sadly. We were 3-0 down after the opening 42 minutes. We were outclassed, outplayed. They battered us, to be fair, and we made a fist of it in the second half and almost got something from it in the end, but lost 3-2 ultimately. We then went to Plymouth, or we hosted Plymouth, a side who we've struggled against this season, and it was a very, very tight game. Once again, looking like another 0-0 until 2 late goals sealed the victory, with Latilath and Hackney getting the 2 late goals there. We then had back-to-back draws. We went away to Stoke City, who weren't doing too great, but played pretty well. We were quite fortunate, I think, to get out of that one with a point, so we took it. I don't even think we had a shot on target, to be fair. It was a terrible performance, but we take the victory. And then we faced Norwich, who at the time had won 6 on the bounce, were second in the league, and were on fire, and we got a point from them. We were leading at one stage. They did come back and equalise, but for me that was a very, very good point against one of the most informed teams in the league. And then recently we went to Queen's Park Rangers and won 3-1 in a game that we pretty much had sealed before they got a consolation goal at the end. So what that has done, it has left us, ladies and gentlemen, in the playoffs. We are in the playoffs, and we've actually got a little bit of a cushion, a 3-point cushion to the team's ball. Leicester have completely fallen off with back-to-back defeats. Huddersfield 4 points off, Sunderland 3 points off. So we might actually be competing for the final playoff spot against our fierce rivals. However, twist, the two teams above us, Blackburn and Southampton, they are the two sides who we are playing today. So that's why I've come back today, because we have got 2 games which potentially could end up being playoff previews, but are also games which, if we win, we literally could see ourselves solidified in the top 6. Or we could lose ground on both of them, and then suddenly we've only got 6th to play for, because let's be honest, if Southampton beat us, if Blackburn beat us, they're going to pull clear, and it's going to take quite a bit to catch them, you would imagine, given their form. So this is the difference between possibly being between 4th and 6th, or just having 6th to play for. So it's going to be interesting. We do have a little bit of housekeeping, though, to do beforehand, and this is regarding Marcus Forss. Now, he's been knocking on the door wanting a new contract, and I guess it's because he's been, I don't know, top goal scorer this season. He's hit 21 goals this season. He's been fantastic. The problem we've got, his current contract actually runs until 2026. So he's still got 2 years left, and he's already on 20 grand a week. Now, you guys know we do not want to break the wage structure here at the club, and he's already up there as one of the highest earners, you could say. So I don't know what he's going to request with this contract extension, but at the same time, I want to keep our top goal scorer happy. I've put it off. He's not happy that we haven't kept the promise, so we're literally gonna do it. We're gonna do it now. We're literally gonna have to just bite the bullet and offer Marcus Forss a new contract. Now, I don't know what he's going to want here. So let's see what he expects. So he expects to be considered amongst one of the most noteworthy players. He wants 34k, which is so much higher, between 34 and 42. That's just simply too much. It's going to completely break the wage structure. But let's see what we can offer him. So it comes with a guaranteed promise that we get promoted next season. That's in a lot of contracts, so no pressure. An important player, I think, is fair. I think he's warranted that. This is where I'm a little bit worried. He wants 39.5k. That's 9 grand more than our current highest earner, being Patson Daka, and he's on loan. So I just simply cannot warrant going that high and breaking the wage structure. He can be the highest paid player at the club, but I'm not going any higher than necessary. Maybe we can sweeten him with a loyalty bonus that goes up to 1 million. Maybe we can sweeten his agent by rounding that up to 80k. I don't like appearance fees. Maybe we can sweeten it up. Goal bonus 8k. And these seasonal landmarks mean he's already hit one of them. Will that mean he already gets 130k straight away? I hope not. Can we also determine when this starts? I ideally want this to start next season. I don't really want this to start now because it might knock us over the current wage budget that we are meant to be working within. And I don't want... We're already spending over what we can afford. I don't think he's going to accept the wage anyway. No, he's not. I don't think this is going to work. I just cannot warrant giving him 38k a week. I think 33 is an absolute push. We're going to exclude appearance fees. I mean, can we sweeten his agent? Give his agent 90k? Oh my god, now he wants 41.5k. We cannot get... We cannot... I'm not breaking the wage structure that much. We simply can't go that high. He's had one really good season. We're going to walk away. And now he wants to discuss his future. Oh, God. This is not what we need from our top goal scorer. Discuss the issue. I'm growing increasingly concerned about broken promises, and I don't think I can continue to play for this club. Shall I apologise? I regret it and I hope we can move forward. I'm afraid I can't see a way back. Oh no. Do we sell him in the summer? Dearie me. This is what happens when a player has a really good season and he wants more money. We can't give him 40k. You're going nowhere. Oh, I'm going to have to consider my options right. That's not gone well. That's not gone well, but I'm sorry, Marcus. I cannot give you that much money at this stage. If we get promoted, then maybe. But Greece being dropped by Australia as well. Oh, God, it's all going wrong. Right. We'll move on then, and I'll get back to you once we've picked the team for the first big game of the episode, which is at home to Blackburn Rovers. So this is the team ahead of the Blackburn game. Senny Dieng, of course, is in goal. Back four, remains pretty much the same. I am worried about the heavy match load on these guys at the moment, but we've got Smith, Fry, Lenihan. Bangura's gotten back in after a good performance last time out over Lucas Engel. I've also found Paddy McNair works quite nicely just in front of the back four in that ball-winning midfielder role, which just gives us some of our other midfielders a bit of a rest. It allows us to rotate a bit more. So we might have found a pretty cool position there for Paddy McNair. So that allows O'Brien and Barlasser to be alongside one another. I think I am going to swap Barlasser out for Hayden Hackney. Even though he's not been in great form, I think on his day he can be a better player. And that allows us to then have both midfielders, Barlasser and Howson, on the bench. Of course, Isaiah Jones comes back in. He starts with McGree on the left. McGree's form's not been great for a while now, so I'm hoping he will be able to get back to form. He has lost his position at Australia in the national team, as I say. And I'm going to start Patson Daka. I just feel like after what's just gone down with Marcus Forss, look at his recent form. It's not been great. I know he's 25 goals, but his recent form's been quite poor. And I can't recall his last goal, to be honest with you. So we brought in Daka. Here's his chance. Latilat's also waiting in the wings if we need him. But this is quite a big game. As I say, we've got a chance in the next two to take points off of the teams directly above us, and this could go a long way to possibly sealing a place in the playoffs. So let's keep things going. It could be not make or break, because there's still enough games left, I think, but if we lose to Blackburn and Southampton, not only does it give us a bit of a psychological blow if we were to play them again in the playoffs, but it would also mean that, we might only be fighting for 6th position. And bearing in mind, 6th will play 3rd and Birmingham are 3rd, and we've had absolutely no joy against them either this season. They look like they're going to probably nail down 3rd now, so there's a high chance that they could be the team we play, and if not, it could be Blackburn, it could be Southampton. So here we go, underway at the Riverside. Can we give Blackburn a preview or a taster of what they might be facing come the middle of May? We've got a corner on the left. McNair whips it in. Dale Fry's header is just over the bar at the near post. The first sniff of a chance for Boro in this half, although Blackburn have a highlight. They've not done anything as yet. It is a noticeable bug there that the numbers have vanished off the back of the shirts, as they tend to do sometimes. Working it to the left here. Played back in. Great interception though by Hayden Hackney. Now here is Riley McGree, motivated by the fact that he needs to get back in the national team, and well, he's not going to do much by just hoofing a long ball in to absolutely nobody there. That was as easy as it gets for the goalkeeper, and now Blackburn will come out from the back. Looks like it could, like I said, could be a Blackburn highlight. They then gave the ball away. This is not two teams looking like they want to be in the playoffs. Daka though's done the defender. Patson Daka! I think it was saved. Was it saved? It was saved. Still waiting for his first goal, by the way. The loan signing from Leicester. That would have been a great opening goal, wouldn't it? Poor corner, though, from McNair. Travis clears, and that could be the end of the highlight, unless we're going to see more. No, that's that. So nothing there. I thought Daka might have finally announced himself to the Riverside faithful. But nope, it was saved. But looks like we've edged it so far. Not much in terms of goalmouth action, though. Here are Boro playing it out from the back. Dieng to Dale Fry, who's waiting for someone to offer himself. O'Brien plays it into Paddy McNair. Here's Hayden Hackney to Riley McGree. Alex Bangura, great ball in behind to Hayden Hackney in that advanced playmaking position. Plays it back to Bangura. He's whipped it in to Daka! That's got to be going in, surely. He's got to be burying that. It seemed harder to miss, but he somehow heads it over the bar. That's disappointing. Elsewhere, Leicester are beating Southampton, which means we've jumped up to 5th by just the sheer nature of getting a point here, as that's the first effort Blackburn have had from a free kick. Headed over, Isaiah Jones has picked up a knock. He's getting injured so often at the minute, Isaiah Jones, but that's half time, and it is a very tight game. Two sides who are very evenly matched, but safe to say we've edged it and should have maybe gotten an early goal and should be in the lead here. So don't lose faith. Keep doing what you're doing. I'd like to hope that will lead to a victory. I have faith in the forwards. What is up with Isaiah Jones? Hampered by injury. Doesn't look like a bad injury, but we will monitor that. And Latilat might be needed to come on that right wing. He's very effective from the right wing, to be fair to him. But here we are on the left, given away though there. Daka gives it away, I think. Not having a good game, Daka. He's got a chance today and he's not exactly taking it. So Blackburn now have a chance with Wharton to Travis. Rankin Costello back to Travis. In behind to Ennis. And he's offside. The flag is up. The flag is up. A very sweet move from Rovers there, but it was disallowed. Let's take a look at this. This was lovely football on the edge of the area. It's into Travis. Yeah, he's offside. He's in behind the defenders. It's a good defensive line by the boys there, in fairness. But a warning shot from Blackburn, as we might have to make a change. I feel like Jones is probably too hampered by whatever thigh injury he's picked up. It might just be a tight thigh, but either way, McCree's tried to play a Daka in behind. No good. It's not clicking up top today. Wharton tries to play an Ennis. It's in behind to Markanday here. And he's put it wide. What a chance. What a chance. But it's wide, and now Blackburn are just starting to come out and play. We're going to have to bring off Isaiah Jones. We'll put Lath on the wing. Do I bring on Marcus Forss? Given his morale, given where he is at, I just don't think that would work. So instead I'm going to put Lath, and we're going to have to take Isaiah Jones off. Maybe Morgan Rogers. He's the only player I can really see playing on that right hand side. So we might have to do that. To be fair to Rogers, he's been in decent form, but he's being a bit complacent at the minute, which isn't what we want. But Jones has been in good form too, so that's a bit of a blow that he's had to go off. But we've got a free kick here. McNair. Oh, that's poor. That's really bad. That's an absolutely appalling free kick from Paddy McNair, and it could be a Blackburn highlight here, as they maybe look to counter-attack. It's probably the slowest counter-attack I've ever seen, but they recycle possession. Boro back in their shape, but Blackburn still in possession. This could be one of them tight, narrow 1-0 wins, and Bangura needs to be careful stepping in like that. Markanday will get in behind him. And here he is, one of their best players. Travis now to Adam Wharton. Got a bad feeling that something is about to come here. Ennis is in behind, and he's put it wide. I mean, that's another. Was he offside? Maybe he was offside again. That was a great chance, though. He won't want to see that again. Hackney's now looking a little tired, so bring him off for Dan Barlasser. Let him roam around. He seems to like roaming around, and I really want to bring on Marcus Forss. I feel like he's our 25 goal a season. He's our top goal scorer, our go-to man, but things are just not going well at the moment with him. As we're heading into the final 10 minutes, are either side willing to push for the win, in danger of maybe losing it? Blackburn now with a chance. This could be a huge turning point and a huge moment, and I'm really, really worried here. Sammy Smodics to Rankin Costello, back to Sammy Smodics. Moran's onside. He's hit the bar. Oh, he's offside. He's offside. But again, despite it being offside, what a chance, as Tommy Smith's gone off injured. Knee injury. Oh no, that doesn't sound good at all. Right, Rav Vandenberg is on. He might have just suffered a season-ending injury like real life there, Tommy Smith. That's not good. Right, we're going to move things around. Lath's going to go onto the wing. Swap with Morgan Rogers, who's going to then swap with Riley McGree. And we are going to bring on Marcus Forss. This could be absolutely pointless. It is 90 minutes. I'm just hoping, I'm throwing crap at the wall and hoping something sticks. Not that I'm expecting anything from Forss at this moment in time. We're into stoppage time, and oh no. Blackburn come again. They've certainly come forward in this second half, although we have nicked the ball off them. They're pressing so hard, Blackburn. They could leave themselves very open at the back, if we can beat the press. And here he is, the man himself, Marcus Forss. He scores! Can you believe it? Given the drama, the contract drama, the fact he's unhappy, the fact that he wants out, he still steps up at the death and does his job and puts a beauty into the top corner. And what a moment. What a moment. 94th minute. That's the winner. Wow, that is such a moment. He's not even got a rating. He wasn't on that long. But Marcus Forss has come out of absolute nowhere. I just flung him on, just in the hope that something might happen. And he goes and scores the winner. Incredible. Nice work, everyone. That was good. I'm going to try and see if I can just sweet talk Marcus Forss. I can't. Can I maybe just... No, can't say anything to the attackers. We'll leave it at that. What a win. Because Blackburn were coming on strong at the end. The gap to 7th still is only 3 points, as Sunderland won as well. But we've jumped Southampton, who I'm guessing lost to Leicester. And now Leicester are back in the mix as well. What a moment that was. Well, let's see what the damage is. So only a tight hamstring for Isaiah Jones. Twisted knee, that's not bad actually for Tommy Smith. I thought it might be a ligament issue. But that was what an unexpected ending. Marcus, when he went through, I thought, now he's not in the frame of mind. This is going over the bar. He absolutely buried it into the top corner. I'm still going to assume his morale's going to be on the floor given what's happened. But yeah, what a wonderful moment. His morale's increased a bit, but yeah, maybe that's his way of saying, hey Gaffer, give me 30 grand a week. This is what I'm going to do. I mean, if he keeps doing that, I might just do it. But a big win against a playoff rival, and we've got one that's arguably even bigger. We've got the long old trip down to the south coast. It's Southampton up next after the international break. So we've got a intake of youngsters here, and given Boro's record of bringing through really top talent, this is a very disappointing intake. I mean, it's half a star. At first look, this unfortunately appears to be a group of poor players, and you can see that. I mean, potential-wise, Jamie Luke Hannant's got a potential of 3, Craig Stewart 3, but I mean, that's appalling. None of them are getting a contract at all. We've been recommended to sign these following players, but for me, they don't look good enough at all. So, yeah, we're not going to bother with any of them. So here's the team then, heading down to Southampton. It's relatively unchanged from before. We've had an international break, so a lot of the boys have recovered well and are ready and raring to go. Barring Paddy McNair, I've noticed too, is a little bit tired. I know he's been away with Northern Ireland, but I mean, he's been in such good form. I might keep him in just for the sake of protecting the back four. Other than that though, Lewis O'Brien's had to be replaced by Johnny House, and he picked up 2 injuries over the international break, the second of which is going to keep him out for a few weeks, unfortunately. And I'm going to bring back in Marcus Forss, because he might just prove to us that he warrants that very expensive new contract if he keeps on scoring the goals he is scoring. We'll see if we can put it behind us, and maybe what he does on the pitch can boost his morale, and maybe we can sort the situation out by doing his talking on the pitch rather than off it. But that's the team. It's pretty much the same. We are going to stick with our positive mentality, even though we are going to a team who love possession, have a ridiculous team. Walker Peters, Ryan Manning, Flynn Downs, the Armstrongs. They've not started... Who's normally their striker? I don't recognise that guy. Ross Stewart's on the bench though, Alcaraz is on the... I mean, it's ridiculous, isn't it? It's ridiculous. This is the team we might be playing in the playoffs if we get there. I don't recall our last result against Southampton, but I don't think it was particularly positive. Don't remember. Let me have a little look. We lost. We lost 3-2, and it was right at the start of the season. That's not the worst. But yeah, team talk. Forss complacent. That's not what I want to see. Maybe we were better bringing him off the bench again if needed, and having him in from the start might not be the best idea. I'm not too sure. Walker Peters has made the most interceptions in the league this season, which, yeah, he's a Premier League player in the Championship, undoubtedly. But here we go then. Southampton just below us, 2 points behind us, will overtake us with a win today. If we can beat them, we will go a long way, not solidify, but we'll go a long old way to maybe helping get ourselves into the playoffs. But here comes Southampton early doors. Oh, Bangura's missed that. Adam Armstrong's running in behind here. Bangura misjudging that initial. Oh, it's gone in. It's a goal for Southampton after 3 minutes, a disastrous start. Counter-attack, a cross into a position where I think Dale Fry could not avoid turning it in to his own net. Yeah, it was Bangura who stepped out, made the error. Armstrong crossed it in. Oh, it's hit Dieng, then hit Fry and went in. It's just unlucky, isn't it? That, for me, is just unlucky. And not good. Southampton above us as things stand. So we'll see if the boys can recover. It's going to be tough. It's going to be really tough getting something here. I mean, Sunderland are getting beat, though, by Cardiff elsewhere. That helps us maintain 6th position. But, oh, Bangura, he's made another error. He's gave it straight to Adam Armstrong. What's he doing? He's having a nightmare on that left-hand side. Here's Stuart Armstrong. Plays it all the way back to Bazunu. This Southampton team obviously starve you of possession, which is the opposite of how we want to play. We want to keep possession. We're very much like them. Not quite as obsessed as Russell Martin, but not far off. Here's Adam Armstrong torturing Bangura once again, taking a shot from range, and it's sliced wide of the mark. Southampton looking a threat coming off the right-hand side, or their right-hand side. I wonder if there's anything we can do about that. Trap inside, invite crosses. I think that's kind of what we want. Let them come inside and trap them. Bangura's just having a bit of a nightmare, isn't he, at this moment in time? But we'll see what comes next. And it's Boro playing out from the back. Oh, God. Never like it when a highlight starts from our own goalkeeper. Dale Fry now plays it into Marcus Forss. Can he keep playing at the form and the level we need? That's a great run from Isaiah Jones. Forss, though, he's tackled there. That was a big, important challenge. And that might set Southampton off on an attack of their own here. Flynn Downs in midfield. Plays it out to Ryan Fraser. I mean, he's somehow found Mara. This is looking pretty promising for Southampton. It's a cross in. Oh, it's took a deflection off Fry again. He almost had a brace of own goals there, as that took a wicked deflection and nearly slipped into the near post. It's led to a Southampton... Oh dear. Well, what has Ryan Fraser done there? He's just tapped the ball out for a goal kick. We'll take that every day of the week. I'll keep encouraging the boys here, but this is backs against the wall stuff, isn't it? It really is. We cannot get the ball. McGree, he loses it, gives it straight to Stuart Armstrong. Here's Adam Armstrong into Stuart Armstrong, and there's 2. Yeah, it's been coming, hasn't it? It's been coming. This is a little bit of a reality check. If this is the playoffs, these are the teams we're going to have to try and beat. I mean, McGree gives it away. This ball from Adam Armstrong is unbelievable. And this isn't looking good. 1 shot, none on target. We've not turned up. We've been starved of... Well, we've not... But to be fair, we've had our fair share of possession. We've just been really bad. And I think I need to tell the players that they've been really bad. I want a much better display. And midfield. We need more from the midfield. None of you have been able to control the game. I'm disappointed. Let's look at changes. So Paddy McNair is looking a little tired, so we will, I think, stick Johnny Howson in there and bring on Dan Barlasser. Who else is having a bit of a bad game? Isaiah Jones isn't having a good game, is he? Are we getting outnumbered up front? Not really. They're just really good, aren't they? I mean, look at they've just got a really, really good back 4. And I don't want to push the boat out yet because they will pick us off. A part of me wants to go 2 up top, but yeah, I'm not for that quite yet. I won't bring on Lath yet. We'll see what our kick up the backside does to the boys, and see if it makes any kind of difference. I mean, look at the players. They've got some top performances out there currently. I just think we've come up against a very good side. Tell you, I will bring on Engel for Bangura, and Bangura's had a Bit of a nightmare on that right-hand side, hasn't he? Or on their right-hand side. But we're up to 70 minutes. No sign of a Boro fight back, so we're going to have to throw the kitchen sink at it. So Hackney's going to come off for Latilath, who's going to go up front alongside Marcus Forss. We'll then have Howson and Barlasser in the midfield. McGree's also looking a bit tired. He's not been in good form, Riley. I keep playing him because I like the guy and I know what he can do, but yeah, he's not really holding down his position at the moment. Rodgers comes on. I mean, I think we might as well go attacking. We need 2 goals. We may as well go attacking. And if they pick us off and score a third, then so be it. We just need to try and make a fist of it. We're losing 2-0 anyway. If it was 1-0, I wouldn't probably go attacking. But we've got 2 men up front. And I mean, that is a terrible ball by Barlasser. I just don't think we can break through this Southampton team. They have literally just blocked everything we've tried to do. And the... Oh no, Engels made a good challenge. I was going to say the writing might be about to be very much written on the wall. But that's a great ball out by Rodgers. And what a tackle by Ryan Manning on Lath, who basically gets up and goes again here. But does play the ball back to Tommy Smith. And that's a wonderful ball. Pacing behind Isaiah Jones. We've got 2 men to aim for in the middle. And Latilath. Oh, that's a great save by Bazunu. That could have been it. 2-1 with 7 minutes left. It makes it nervy. It changes the game. And, Armstrong's nicked it. Oh, I thought we might have nicked it back. That was the moment. We score there. It's a nervy final couple of minutes for Southampton. As it happens, they've beaten us. And it's been pretty comfortable for them. They haven't actually registered an XG of 1 quite. But, yeah. We come into it a bit second half. I'll say I'm proud of their efforts, mostly second half, because we made more of a fist of it, but that might be a sign of what we're facing in the playoffs, and I don't like it. It's a little bit scary. Blackburn have bounced back. They're 4 points clear of us. Sunderland are now 2 points behind. It's going to be tight, it really is. Literally, we are looking, I think, 9 games to... No. Not 9 games to go. 7 games to go. Yeah, it's probably going to be 5th at best. It might be between Southampton, us, Sunderland, Huddersfield. Leicester are 5 points back, so maybe not. They've just lost to Bristol City. I mean, that is... What a time to go on a run like this. Look at that. They've won 1. Since they beat us, they've won 1 in 6. Oh dear. Momentum is key when you get to the playoffs. The team who comes in on fire normally is the team who gets the job done. And you know what? If we get into the playoffs and we need a fit and firing Isaiah Jones, a fit and firing Marcus Forss, I might be tempted to give him that new contract. It might be worth it. He's that crucial. He might be playing us a little bit. He might realise that he's in a position where he can't lose. And we need him that much. But Dak has not done anything since he's come in. Latilath's sort of hot and cold. What do we do with Marcus Forss's contract? Comment below and let me know what you think we should do. Should we give in, exceed the wage budget and give him what he wants, or stick to our guns and just try and get through at the end of the season and see what comes of it? Do let me know in the comment section below. We'll be back though. Let's have a look. I mean, we're nearly at the end of the season. I think I'll come back. Ooh, we might do the final 3 games, I think, in a bit of a finale. I mean, Leeds on TV is a big one. So I might play the next 4 off screen. We'll come back for the finale, Leeds, Cardiff and Watford. And I think that might be around about the area where playoffs could be either confirmed or dead in the water. If we go on a mad run though before then and playoffs somehow magically become confirmed earlier, I'll obviously come back earlier, but I think this is going to go all the way. So we will return for Leeds, Cardiff and sod it, we'll do Watford as well. And if we are in the playoffs, the game following that will be the playoff semi-finals. So if you've enjoyed that, guys, please do hit the like button and subscribe for much more FM24 beta stuff to come. Of course, if we do get promoted, we're going to keep this career mode going. If we don't get promoted, we are just going to jump ship and start our road to glory at a club of, well, any club. We're going to be a random jobless manager, and we're going to be trying to find our first job back in the lower reaches of English football and starting our fight to the top if things don't go well at the Boro. But if you want to see how things do go at the Boro, then look out for the next episode, which should be coming tomorrow. But until then, thanks for all your support as always, guys. Do take care, and I'll see you all next time.